Gamers Unite. Samantha Miles joining us this morning live at the Magic Center at RIT to show some of the 25 games that you will be able to test out.
Yeah, she's having some fun this morning. So here at the Magic Center, we're literally, it's all where the magic happens. See what I did there? So we've got Student Innovation Center, where students come to develop games. This is where innovation and entrepreneurship happens, the hub. And I'm here with Jen, Assistant Director, also known as a sorceress.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
So tell me what we got coming up on Saturday. Gaming in Rochester, one of the best kept secrets.
Yes. So we are having at the Irondequoit Public Library this Saturday from noon to 5 the first ever Made in Rochester Game Festival.
Love it.
And this is an opportunity for us to showcase the work of students from RIT as well as faculty, professional game developers from Rochester, as well as community hobbyists and enthusiasts, people who love to make games and people who are excited to share them with the community.
Also, this is a collaboration. So we've got the public library, we've got all these gamers coming together, students, faculty, game developers. This is the hub. There's going to be 25 different games to choose from, and it's a chance to really combine that connection, get gaming developers out with the people, you, the gamer. If you have not played games much, if you're curious, or if you're a gaming fanatic, this is a place to come because you get to see the local developers here. You don't know, you could be playing a game at home that was created by a Rochester developer. So it's your chance to connect and then to let them know, what'd you think? Did you like the game? Were you challenged? Were you terrible at it like I just was testing out one of these guys? Stay tuned. I'm going to give you a peek at a game I just played. Really cool stuff. It's all coming up.
Gamers are gathering in the Rochester area this weekend. They will be testing out more than 24 video games that were created right here.
Yeah, the Made in Rochester Game Festival is coming up Saturday. And Samantha Miles is live at RIT's Magic Center giving us a little bit of a sneak peek this morning. Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning. So Jennifer, I hear you're a gamer yourself. So huge collaboration we got going on. We're here at the Magic Center where I'm being educated, oh my gosh, on games this morning. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the collaboration that came. This is John with the Irondequoit Public Library. So tell me about this collaboration. How did it come about?
Well, basically, we don't really have a dedicated convention just to games in Rochester, so I thought, why not just make one? So I reached out to RIT and the Magic Center. They thought it was a great idea, and now we're putting on a convention.
So what do we gain from this? You know, you're seeing all these gaming developers. What's been missing? What is this filling in for them?
Well, first when you say people, Made in Rochester Game Festival, the first thing people say is, people make games in Rochester? No one really knows that actually even happens.
Right.
Like we've got RIT, we've got all this technology stuff, but no one knows that we make games.
And so this is a chance to connect, make that connection, and test out new games. And so, what do you hope to see happen from this?
Well, literally, we want to show the public what people are working on in Rochester. Like there's this game, there's just there's one for the PlayStation 4, there's a bunch of them for the PC. People are working on games for the new Nintendo Switch.
So much going on.
Exactly.
Right here.
Exactly.
And what the festivals, conventions usually happen in other states.
Right. Yeah. Like there's the big one in Los Angeles every year. It's called E3, and there's other ones. There's in Boston and Seattle. There are the PAX conventions, and there's the big GDC conventions in San Francisco. That's just for game developers.
Now it's time for Rochester to make its mark, get a foot into that, booming industry, and really show we got some talent here.
Exactly. I mean, really, most people think they have to go like to Los Angeles or Texas or Montreal or something to make games, but they can stay right here and make games.
We have so much more coming for you. I'm learning games myself this morning, so stay with us.
Samantha Miles live at the Magic Center at RIT to show some of the 25 games you can test out this weekend, all made in Rochester.
Okay, so some of the games I know how to play, Tetris, Game Boy, Nintendo 64. These are things I grew up with, so I am learning today, and I'm here at the Magic Center with Rob. So tell me about this game you're playing. Tell me about the developer behind this.
Absolutely. So this is a game I've been working on for about 2 years now. It's called A Small Robot Story, and it's kind of a throwback to the games we grew up with, the Marios, the Mega Mans. I've been doing everything myself. So you're a little robot. You can jump around with the green button. You can shoot enemies with the blue button, and that's about it. So it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and you kind of go and unveil the story and find out what's going on.
So what's cool about what's going to happen Saturday, starts noon to 5 at the Irondequoit Public Library, open to the public, free event. You, as the developer, you're going to get to hear feedback from gamers.
Absolutely.
So that's big.
Yeah, that's huge. When you're making a game, you know, you're really close to it. So sometimes there's things that you don't notice. So when you get to have other people try it out, you can see what you need to work on, what people might like, what people might not like. So an event like this is perfect for that, as well as bringing together the whole community, showcasing the games everyone's making, and really showing off what Rochester has as far as a game development industry.
And we're talking kind of this concept of, we all know the idea of eating local, supporting your local restaurants. Now we're talking about gaming local and meeting the gaming developers you don't even know exists.
Right.
So, do I get a go at this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I played a game earlier. I was terrible.
Let's
hope so. It looks simple.
Yeah.
Looks simple. And then you get me behind the wheel. So I'm going.
The green button jumps.
Gosh. Okay, green button jumps.
There you
jump.
go.
Woo, look at me jump.
And the blue button will shoot.
Okay, I can do this.
Yeah, you're doing good.
So does this mean I'm an official gamer?
I would say so, yes.
Look at this.
So congratulations.
Look at her go. What's this little guy's name?
His name's Ray, R-A-E.
Ray.
So he doesn't know what's going on. You got to go find out what happened. You got to find out why you're operating.
Okay, so I've got some learning to do. There I go. And
you're good, though. Giving me good feedback.
Hey, okay. So what's some kind of surprising feedback you get when you know? Something that...
Yeah, some things you'll see is some of the younger kids that come up and play this, they haven't played games like these. They've grown up with tablets. They've grown up with, you know, the really impressive 3D games. So them seeing something like this is new to them, where I grew up with this.
Yeah.
This is what I was used to.
Okay.
When I started seeing games like this, I was really excited because it was what I grew up with as a kid.
Totally. So this is kind of your own childhood.
Yes, exactly.
The inspiration coming from that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Oh, I'm not doing so good. Okay, I just made a wrong move. Okay, so you can see we've got a room here packed with everybody trying all these different games out. And I mean, the visuals, every game is so different. It really does showcase our local talent here. And I mean, you want to talk about this being a secret little hidden treasure. We're about to see the Rochester game scene just really take off. 25 games to choose from on Saturday, open to all ages. You're going to have student developers, faculty, game developers, you know, in there established that they're going to get a chance to connect with each other. We're talking a hub. This is a chance to connect with mentors. This is a chance to connect with resources. And look at this, a chance for me to learn something new. So you gotta come stop by this Irondequoit Public Library, 12 to 5 Saturday, and give them a reason to come.
I mean, you gotta play local games. You gotta try out the games that are being made right in your backyard. There's some great stuff. You'll find something you enjoy.
Love it. Eat local, game local.
Game local, absolutely, 100%.
Just remember that. And just remember, don't play with a kid younger than you. They will humble you. I am being humbled myself this morning, but we're going to have a lot more to come. This is cool stuff. You definitely want to stay with us.
Gamers are gathering in the Rochester area this weekend to test out more than 24 video games made in our area. The Made in Rochester Game Festival is coming up on Saturday. Obviously, it's going to draw folks who are interested in this, but maybe for folks like myself who are like, huh? We can try it out, too. Samantha is live at RIT's Magic Center giving us a sneak peek this morning, and that Magic Center where a lot of these games are created.
Best kept secret in Rochester. So here at the Magic Center, I've gotten to go at a few different games. Wow, this is an experience, seeing the talent, the creativity that's coming out of here. And I got some developers with me now. So this is going to be at the Irondequoit Public Library. This is Saturday, noon to 5, open to the public. As you said, 25 games. Just try to picture that. 25 games created right here in Rochester. So I don't know if you're a fan of Dave & Buster's or not, but it's going to be like that, but local talent. Kind of like that whole kind of eat local, play local now, okay? So I'm here with Matt. Matt, tell me, as a developer, what is this going to be for you? You know,
well, this is great. It's a chance for us to actually not only, this is my game Death State, by the way. I'm a lead developer on it and at Bread Machine, where we made it. But this small game festival is great for us to be able to meet fans, people who actually play the game, get some feedback on it.
And that's big. I mean, how often do you get a chance to get feedback on your product?
Directly from people, not too often. Usually it's just through the internet, and it's a little faceless. So it's nice to be able to get in front of people, meet people who want to get into making games, and get to show off what we made too. It's awesome. Yeah.
And when you're playing this, are you nervous about what kind of feedback you're going to get? Because I was terrible at this game.
Sometimes, yeah. At this point, Death State's actually been released for a while now, so we've heard a lot of it.
Okay, cool. So,
but there's always something new. You never know what you're going to hear.
And I'm going to move over here to you, Pete. So you tell me about this. You guys created this game, and we were just talking about this is a way of preventing brain drain. You both graduated from here.
Yeah. So we both work for a local studio, Working Man Interactive, and part of Working Man is we have sort of a side company for our indie label called Bread Machine, and that's what Death State lives under. So it gives us a chance to, do a lot of the things we love. We love making games. We love making entertaining content, and we do it for clients. We do it for ourselves with our in-house properties. So.
What is this like to see your game? I know you've developed other games, but to know that this is going to be in front of people that don't even know you're here and that you've developed it, what's this going to be like for you?
Oh yeah, I love that. It's great getting to kind of go out into the community and just meet people. Some people know about it, some people don't, and you meet a lot of really awesome people, and just people that sometimes may have some connection to the industry that you didn't really know about before.
I feel like it's kind of this little community that it's totally untapped. So, okay, we were just talking about, tell me a little bit about the brain drain.
So you mentioned community. Community is very important, not only in games, but here in Rochester. And we are very interested in keeping the great talent from RIT, like Matt and Pete, here in Rochester. And
because, you look at them, you see their games out now. We don't want to lose that talent.
Absolutely, absolutely. We want to keep the talent that we're educating here at RIT and in the Rochester area here, working in Rochester and contributing to our economy here.
And what about game developers that they're curious about, more developing their own games, but they don't know where to start. They're not aware that these guys are here. So this is a chance to meet, connect, get a mentor, someone who can tell you how to create your game.
Absolutely. And people who make games for other people to enjoy and to experience. So this is a great opportunity for our developers to meet their fans and, like you said, maybe find a mentor, someone who inspires them to be the next generation of game developers.
And I think that's a really great goal here, to inspire the next generation. If you've got obviously so much talent already, you had more people than you could handle. You had to turn some folks away.
We did. We turned away more people than we wanted to, and we hope to be back again next year and have an even bigger and better festival.
So we're about to go big on Saturday. 25 games to choose from. Irondequoit Public Library, 12 to 5. There's also going to be a food truck there. They're making this count. So it's your chance to try some new games, learn the developers, and if you yourself want to be a developer, this is the event to be at.
First ever Game Development Festival in Rochester, now just 2 days away. Samantha Miles is live at the Magic Center at RIT. It's such a fun building over at RIT. Talking about 25 games you can test out this weekend.
So we've been talking about this festival all morning, and now I am with the developers and students here today. So we've got a crew of them, and this game that they bring is Rochester inspired. So we got Aiden, Sam, and Noah here. Tell me about this game.
So Crazy Plates is a game where you deliver plates from building to building in a city supposed to look a little bit like downtown Rochester. It was inspired from games from the Nintendo 64 era, things like Crazy Taxi or Grand Theft Auto 2, like the original ones. But mostly our inspiration came from driving around Rochester streets and eating garbage plates.
There you go. Crazy Plates, by the way, with a Z. And okay, something you just said was the graffiti there's a graffiti inspired places here.
Yeah, we were living on Culver Park for a while, and we would just walk around downtown, and we saw a lot of really cool graffiti. So when this game was first being made, one of my primary jobs was actually replicating graffiti from pictures that I had taken, and we put those on the buildings.
Wow. And your game, it's gone through a lot of changes and, through feedback. So So while I'm talking here, they're all rotating, and I'm seeing basically the different levels of this game. You can go faster, you slow down by going over sidewalks, and it's all about delivering plates, these food.
Yeah, and what's really funny is when this game was first in development, I couldn't even really play it. It was really hard for me, and we've modified it with my feedback in mind because we really want it to be approachable to people.
And so you're going to be connecting with kids, with adults playing this for the first time. Are you nervous about any feedback you're going to get?
No, I'd like to think that I'm most excited. Feedback is what's gotten it from its really rough original state to where it is now. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to people kind of picking it apart and telling us what can be better.
Okay, you heard it here. So bring your brutal honesty to this. Any kind of surprising feedback, good feedback that you got that maybe you're just like, I didn't see it that way, or, you know, you're the brains behind this, the whizzes behind it, but there's still stuff that is new to you.
Yeah, we get that like all the time, especially at the local game developer meetup. We talk with other designers and show the game to them and give it to them, and they give us a lot of really unique professional perspectives on the game. One, for example, the buildings are kind of highlighted. There's like a glow around them when you get close to them, the one that you're supposed to pick up or deliver from. And that came from somebody who was playing the game and said, you know, I am still having trouble finding the building, and I have an immediate solution to this, which is you should put a glow around it. You should indicate it a little bit. And that's something me, so heads down in like tunnel vision on the original idea, didn't see that, and didn't see that would make it easier for other people.
How cool is that instant feedback? You're going to have a chance to interact with people all day Saturday that, you know, maybe they're great at gaming, maybe this is, you know, they're kind of rusty. I mean, you're going to have a chance to really understand what goes through their mind. So just a reminder, we got this Jen over here. You want to remind us, walk us through what to expect Saturday?
On Saturday, this Saturday from 12 to 5 at the Irondequoit Public Library, we will have on display games that are made by RIT students, local game developers, and members of the community. Free, open to the public. We're just excited to get these games in the hands of people to play.
And now we've heard from the developers, the students here. It's like this is combining everything we've been talking about all morning. Why should people come on Saturday?
We want people to play the games that our students have made and give them the feedback. They are aspiring game developers. They are the next generation, and they want to inspire future generations of game developers.
Let's connect the local talent and see what talent is here. Saturday, Irondequoit Public Library, 12 to 5. We are at Magic Center, all about game development.